Okay, we're at the main entrance here of Paradisus. Up to the right there's a gift shop. To our left here is the check-in area. You see, not too crowded this week, so not too many people getting in my way. Here's the Patio. It's right off the main lobby here. We got reservations later tonight. Let's see if I can take a look around here. It's a bit early, it's like 5 o'clock, so they're just got the tables all set. So it's like quite nice seating. Not sure what the menu will be, but I guess we'll discover that later tonight. Got some big seatings for a group of people, it looks like. Around here, some more seatings. It's got the staff getting prepared. Anyways, we'll have a separate video on that later, what the food's like. But just give you an idea what the restaurant looks inside. Looks quite nice. Look forward to having dinner here. Up to the right here is another restaurant we're booked into later. Japanese. I think tonight we're supposed to be going there. You watch my dining video, you get to see that. There's the main bar off to my right. Let's take a walk through here. And I think this might have been another restaurant, or I'm not sure what. This doesn't seem to be available this week. Come to a Mediterranean restaurant perhaps, but maybe they are not opening that due to kind of low occupancy this week. Right, so here's the right. We're just outside the Japanese restaurant. It's a bit early, so see if I can sneak in and get a little view of what's going on in here. It's nicely air conditioned in here. So we got some seating there next to the ovens or the stoves there, which is nice. There are tables in the middle. So perhaps you have to be with a big group to get next to the ovens there. Usually pretty good. Yeah, they were booked in here for one night, so we'll see what that's like. The chopsticks out, that's good. Good sign. All right, well, we'll have a little review of what the food's like in a separate video. Okay, we're back at the main bar area. Just to swing around here, we can see that's where the main entertainment area is. Often they've got some musicians here playing at night. And also they have a stage show set up every night as well. Just some pretty good entertainment. Let's just see, I think we can cut through over this way. You can just see in the background there, that's the main buffet. Get have your lunch or dinner generally. It's quite a nice setup. You can see there's a pond they've got set up here. It's quite pretty, lit up at nice. Lots of flowers. The ground staff do an excellent job here. The grass, and you see them pretty well every day. Trimming the hedges here. There's lots of flowers. It's the rainy season. We had a deluge yesterday. And we're just going to walk around here a bit, and we'll check out another a la carte restaurant You can see off to my left there. That's authentic Cuban food. Haven't been there yet, but I think we're booked in a couple of days, so we'll. It's kind of open air, so hopefully it's not too hot the day we're in there. We're booked in here one night, so we'll be letting you know how that goes. We'll put that on the kind of our food from Paradisus YouTube. It's just part of the resort tour, so we'll show you around the restaurant. Seems we got some private tables off to the left and right here. It's a beautiful setting here. We've got some flowers here, some pond. It's a really nice setting. Inside we've got the main restaurant here, so fairly small, but I guess being part of the rail service, we get booked into one of the restaurants in the main area, one of those per week. So this is one of the ones we'll be coming to. So fairly intimate dining, and this must be where they're doing the cooking back here in the kitchen. Apparently they're only open a couple of days a week. I think it's kind of the low season, so they're I don't think they've got all the restaurants open, all the a la carte restaurants open all the time. Okay, so we're back at the kind of starting point for the main promenade, as I call it. And it's kind of the main pathway that leads to the pool and the beach area. So we'll check that out. You can see there's sort of these rooms on either side of the main drag here. You can see here's the resort map. I'll zoom in a bit so you can get a good view of that. You can see where it's going to be kind of walking up that center area to the pool at the end, and then the beach. All right, so you can see how green the grass is here, and the hedges here, very, very, very pretty. The ground staff does a great job of keeping everything neat and tidy. Now these blocks here are a block of 16, so facing one direction you can see 4 on the ground floor, and then there's 4 on the upper floor. So eight people are sort of facing onto the main section here. And in this particular building on my right, the other 8 units would be facing towards the ocean, although I don't think you would get much of an ocean view from there. And similarly, guys on this side, there's 8 units facing this sort of the main drag, and then there's another road in behind that the other 8 units would be facing towards. So I think most people probably here would get what they call a kind of a garden view, because really there's really no beach view, because the beach is at the far end of the resort. There's really no units that you're going to get a beach view on. I think some very interesting trees here. This one here in particular looks like a carnivorous tree of some sign, but not sure what. And you can see this other very colorful tree up here. Sort of red flowers on it. Some interesting statues with little ponds. That's the little blue circles we saw as we were looking down the main drag in the resort map there. You can see lots of these little electric shuttle buses driving around, which is really nice because they don't make any noise. Like some resorts have been on there kind of using internal combustion engine, and those can be quite loud and kind of polluting too, spewing out exhaust. And I'm not sure about this part, but in the rail service, you can just they'll drive you around on those if you want to. Sometimes you're in a rush to get to dinner or whatever, you just call them up and they'll come and drive you around. So I utilized that a couple of times. Okay, so we got a bit of a sports center here, ping pong table. You got a clubhouse, so you can get snorkel gear here and all sorts of other sports equipment like volleyball, etc. There's a volleyball court. Seen a few people playing volleyball a couple of days ago. All right, so now you can hear the music a bit. We're getting close to the main bar area. I should say the main pool area and the pool bar area. So I guess we got to walk up, or swim up bar, I should say. Just off to the right there, that hut. See a few people utilizing that. You see there's a fair number of chairs in the shade and the sun. Again, pretty low occupancy this week. Now this is quite a nice view here. You've got the pool. I'll just zoom in a bit. And you can see you've sort of got that infinity effect where you're looking at the pool against the ocean in the background. It's quite nice view actually. So up here to the left, we've got snack bar. If you don't want to head all the way back to the main buffet, you can grab a snack here. A little different menu, of course. It's just kind of your fast food stuff. Haven't eaten here, but let's take a look at the menu here. See what we got. Right, so pretty decent sort of poolside snack food, and then got a bar over here as well. So I guess this is the bar you'd use if you want something with your lunch, and if you're still in the pool, then you can utilize. I can figure out where it is. There it is, the swim up bar. Another little tiny pool area. See number of empty chairs, so really no need to rush down this week. I don't know, during the high season, likely a different story, but I haven't been to this resort in the high season. Got a bit of music. Got little hot tub there. Seldom, if ever, see those used. To me, a hot tub is more of a cold climate kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, you can see the beach down below. It's like a pretty decent beach. We're just going to take a little look here because there's a beach restaurant and bar down here, and the beach video, I'm going to show that in a separate Beaches of Paradisus video where I've got all the different beaches you can go to here. There's a spa beach, there's the Royal Beach, there's a little tiny beach with no name as far as I know. I guess we'll take a look up here, and then we'll head back in the other direction. Hola. Hi. All right, so you see a few people eating here. A little cooler in the shade. Okay, so now we're going to we'll head back and we'll take another route back to the main area next to the ocean side. That's a little more interesting of a walk. Okay, we're just going to head back to the main area. We're going to take a little different route this time. This goes along the side of the ocean here. A little more scenic view, and we'll get to see some of the other accommodations while we're doing that. Sky, it's looking pretty dark right now. I'm not sure I'm going to get to finish this before the rain comes, but we'll see. Um, yeah, you can see off to the left here. You can see the ocean, but there's no beach here. It's just cliffs. And if you watch my beach video, you can see where all the sand kind of comes down in that river that kind of burst the banks there, which is really cool. You want to check out my beach videos to see that. Now, off in the distance here on the right, you can see some single-story accommodations, and there seems to be 2 rooms per unit. So I don't know if these are more expensive or not. I never checked into the different prices, but a little more private, and you get kind of a view of the ocean. I mean, it'd be better if you're up on the 2nd story, I think, to get an ocean view, but get a little bit of a private grass here and whatever. That's kind of nice. It's sunny now, but yeah, you can see there's some dark clouds coming. I don't know if they're coming our way or not. We will find out. So it's kind of nice. All the trees here keeps it shaded, keeps the temperature down a bit. It's gonna get pretty hot here when the sun's out for sure. So I think today is a bit cooler. It's a bit overcast, so not quite as hot as it's been earlier days. I think one day it was up to 34. It was getting pretty hot at that temperature. All right, so take a look down here. Got a little sitting area. You should come out here and have a drink and watch the sunset, because I think the sun does set off in that direction, if I'm not mistaken. And this pier's kind of boarded up here. You can take a look down at the cliffs here. It's a good 20-foot drop, I'd say. And there in the background, you can see the beach. And can't quite see where that river bursts through. You can see that hut there in the center of my screen. That's the beach hut. Just before that, that's where the river bursts through. Kind of split the beach in half. So it's kind of fun. Okay, let's get back on with the tour here. You see that cloud's looking a little dark up above. Another little sitting area here. Okay, so the path we're on now, this runs parallel to the main sort of promenade that we came in on. So these buildings to my right here, I think the 2nd floor there, you'd get a pretty nice ocean view from up there. The ground floor, you can see the ocean, but not as well. So these might be the what they call the ocean view rooms. Probably a bit of a premium for that. Although I would say do your room upgrades on site here. That's what we did. We upgraded to the Royal Service for about half price for what Sunwing would have charged us ahead of time. So especially in the low season, when like all this, nothing's fully booked, you can get any upgrades you want at a pretty good discount. Yeah, so if you're thinking about upgrading, but think it's a little overpriced, just get here and see what the real price is. You might change your mind. You see here the rooms are all in really nice shape, freshly painted, well maintained. Gardens well tended, palm trees. So I've been to a few other places in Cuba, and they would say the maintenance and upkeep of this is quite good. I'd probably the best. Well, my third place in Cuba, I'd say definitely the best so far. Okay, so we're pretty well at the end of the grounds tour here. So off to my right takes you back back up to where we started. Here's a path you can take to the spa. I've got another video on the spa and gym there. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. And this is Gardens Villa. I'm not sure what that is. It might be some kind of private villa. I haven't, it's kind of gated, so I haven't looked inside. Anyways, I'll walk down here a little bit. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and shoot me a like. I'd appreciate it. And if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when new videos come up. Thanks a lot.